Well, this is like a flashback, isn't it? Any of you that follow me faithfully remember that fundraiser that we did for the History Museum down in South Bend, Indiana. And as I was ramping up that fundraiser and all of my friends were beginning to rally to support it, one of the things I did as an incentive is I grabbed 4 of my very treasured Slant-O-Matics out of my personal collection, original owner machines, and I donated them. And then folks could make a donation just as Craig did for his fiance, Sunny, to scoop up this Singer 404, one of the most coveted straight stitch only Slant-O-Matics that Singer or any company ever came out with. It is just a quilter's dream when it comes to what it's able to do from a standpoint of straight stitching. And I'm going through the finalization process right now and making sure that after I tore this motor down that everything is spinning up true and easy and that we're getting as little resistance and friction as possible. And nothing horribly scientific about my final test, and that is just to spin it and see how many revelations I get, or revolutions. It's a revelation of a revolution. That's a lot of turns. Kind of go over on this end now. Kind of bucked up a little bit there, almost like, hey, hi old silver, away. But the whole deal with a motor is after it's been optimized, you should have as little resistance as possible, get a really nice spin out of that. And that's exactly what we're getting right now. So this is going to really serve this machine well. And the other thing I always do is I do verifications, and I found that the motor brushes in this motor are actually larger than they traditionally are. These are 5.5 by 5.5 millimeter brushes, and typically a Slant-O-Matic is going to be coming with a 4.0 by 4.0 motor brush. And you can see straight away the difference between these two brushes. They are dramatic. So I'm going to do some more testing and just make sure that I've got the best fit for this Slant-O-Matic motor. And there were variations within Slant-O-Matic motors as far as the designs over the years. And so that double checking and that process of making sure everything is good to go is all part of my finalization process. So congratulations to Sunny again, and kudos to Craig for scooping this machine up for his fiance. And the other thing that I noticed that was really interesting is, again, this base is going to be sliding up over the bottom of this machine when it's not being serviced. And what it covers up is what I think is really a neat piece of history, and that is the original owner that I bought this machine from apparently was not the original owner. They pretty much got it right away, but it was owned by somebody else and they didn't make their payments, and look at what happened. The machine was repossessed. And if you remember Frank Wilson, who I interviewed on this channel, and if you never heard his interview, you got to check it out. He worked for Singer, running a Singer store where he said they had piles of repossessed machines, and maybe this was one of them. But I'll tell you one thing, this is a treasure now, and it's paid in full because of the donation that Craig made on behalf of his fiance, so it's never going to be repossessed again. This is going to be Sunny's go-to quilting wonder machine, the Singer 404. So, a neat bit of history. You just never know until you dig into a machine what you're going to find. So congratulations again to Sunny, and kudos to Craig for scooping up this 404 for his sweetheart. And let me get back to work. Take care, everybody. Bye.